God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out.
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Bills Stadium in Orchard Park. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Buffalo Bills. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Alvin Kamara.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Being chased out left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And able to find John Brown.
That's good.
On 1st down, Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Desmond Trufant with a sack. The corner blitz hits home.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Let's go. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. 53's Mike.
Throwing is Allen on third. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Chris Jones.
So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away.
Pick. I hate when they hit right up on the wall just to hit it, dude.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they've been
damn,
for.
almost got it.
Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Mullins pass.
A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
I just need another corner on my defense, bro.
The Bills come to the line to start their next.
Marshawn Lattimore, he'd be a
They
good third
punted last
corner,
time
but
they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to
I really
take
got
to make
Michael
sure they don't
Thomas
do
on
that
defense.
again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable.
Yeah, no.
Keep accumulating first downs.
Because that's all I got.
Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense.
Nah, he just got flattened.
Not
It was
much
embarrassing,
there,
actually.
Only a yard. They only got a yard
nah.
out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
But I'm trading Cam Jordan.
Fire out and block. It'd be a lot easier to not commit
pick
a
up.
holding
Actually,
penalty,
I don't know if I
but it's
want to
tough to
trade.
keep those guys right in front, isn't
I
it?
might
Now
trade.
they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. To the air, Allen. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Zach Bourne came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that time. Man, got it all week. Time to unwind.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Oh, I'm tripping.
And now the Saints are going to
3rd and 23
on
now.
defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Going deep for Diggs.
Dummy. Oh, that should have been
Able to
picked.
connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
And at it all week. Time to unwind. I need to listen to music, bro.
You doing challenges right now?
Yeah.
From the
new one?
34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I think, low-key, I got Michael Thomas.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
I didn't want to do that.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get everybody he just stuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down.
Told you, don't
And it's
stand.
caught. And the Saints are looking at 1st and goal as he's
This boy Nick Mullins a dog.
The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down.
Is that Nick Mullins out there, I think? I think it is. Yeah.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Alvin Kamara, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Saints 14, Bills nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
That ain't down the crossbar.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice.
I got the Seahawks.
They're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
6-yard
Off rip.
line.
Run that ball.
I'm about to say, his DBs is hard.
Exactly.
Last
Yeah,
play
that's
got
what I
just
said.
a
Run the
yard.
ball.
Here's 2nd
I
and
thought
9
you was finna
for
say
the
throw the ball. I
26.
was about to be hot.
Allen gonna throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that's gonna be incomplete.
Calling me though.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, the man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone.
Good.
And there was good coverage there.
But your internet's terrible. Isaiah, your internet's terrible. You think you could compete with me? Is that what you're saying? You did not do it at 20. What you talking about? That's like 18.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces
a
a situation on 4th.
So you trying to run it right now? Is that what I'm hearing?
This 1st quarter as he gets it away.
You still got the same
40-yard punt, 10
gamer tag.
And the offense will take over.
What is it again?
With a new set of downs.
I'm already in a party, bro. What you talking about? I'm already in a party. I'm in a party. What are you talking about?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football.
I'm in a game right now, too.
What?
The drive starts with a completion left side.
I'm in a franchise game against somebody else that can't be resumed later.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12.
What you said?
Down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins
I hit you up after that.
band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh,
He's gonna get this one
that's
down
tough.
to the edge of the
He gotta
red
be
zone.
Thankfully, I didn't throw my first interception with Nick Mullins. I ain't throwing no interceptions with him.
Pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Who, Philip Lindsay?
Yeah. It would be a quad tear too. Bro, why is this
From
dude
the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Thomas. And the Saints are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. First grab for Thomas. It's good for a first down as well. Back to throw again. This is caught.
What? He wasn't in.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
from the gun. It's a run for Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints add on to their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Saints.
Damn, I feel bad for this nigga. This is his first game in the league.
Will Lutz to kick off
His first game in this league, bro.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
But they doubling Aaron Donald, and he's still getting sacked.
Now here's
Who, Aaron Donald?
It's Aaron Donald. Get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
You talking about in real life?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was watching that game before I got on.
Next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have
21-0
here, but you also don't have to go ahead and
7 minutes left in the second.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Oh, you talking about Iro?
Yeah, Iro.
He had a 55-yard touchdown reception.
He did, yeah, but
that was a broken play. Well, not really a broken play, but
desperation, but like
not desperation. It was just a
right place, right time.
He just made a better play.
This one into the hands of Burton.
Other than that, yeah, he's getting locked up. They're playing the best defense in the league. What you expect?
It's a gain of 5 on the play.
But
and
you expect him to go off?
3rd down.
I knew he wasn't finna go off on Jalen Ramsey.
Every time he don't want a man over there.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. Now there's also a flag to go with it. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. Here's Allen going deep for Diggs.
No.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
I'm fine with that.
Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running.
J.C. Jackson, a third string corner. I start him though. He a dog.
I put him in.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And this one also
That's the second
slow
corner, right?
developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 12.
They got like 3 corners over 80, like 5
Bills
overall.
on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Now Allen.
That's a flag on me.
Incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. To try again after the sack. Allen. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Intercepted.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's 2nd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
I don't know what I want Michael Thomas to do. Let's keep him on that.
Now pass complete here to Sanders. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking long for Thomas. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for
Lord,
him.
forgive me for my sins.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
I got the pick right back. Let's go.
Returning it, Johnson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
On third down, they go with Singletary. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Bro got 8 rushes for 1 yard. That's tough.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
You said what?
You don't got receivers and nothing like that, so this offense.
Who is he?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Out of the gun now on third down. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. One heck of a third down conversion, 33 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Kamara. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the ground, this is Kamara. There he goes, right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown,
Alvin Kamara on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints just continue to roll.
I got a sack, right?
Lutz to try to add the PAT.
You know the one with the one hand? After he got the sack, he did a hand on.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
And I just blocked a punt, bro.
Bills
In the
nothing.
end zone.
Damn.
Will Lutz.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
You won't win the game with that score.
I could.
Johnson now returning. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
I'm about to step off the gas pedal, bro. He's 35-0. I don't want to make bro quit. Quarterback stats.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's going deep for Brown. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. No gain on the play there. Second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half.
Let's get it.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one is right down the middle.
Makes the score.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
See that boy Michael Thomas out there.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to
I don't think he got a tackle this season, actually.
Together, get some consistency,
I'm gonna get him one though. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get him. He winning MVP, bro. He gonna have 10+ picks, 100+ tackles.
Right now you're down big. You're being shut out. Let's see
over 1,000 yards receiving.
Kickstarts them.
He just sits and covers me, so I'm doubting about it.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I got like DBs at linebacker, bro. It's low-key worked because they so fast.
Here's Allen. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Was that a year? Ooh, that's not good. Ew, that's it?
On play action, Allen.
I was about to say, oh.
Finding Knox there.
I hate the, I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't prefer it.
It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
He's complaining I run strong closer.
Now, run something different then. Beat him with that. Be disrespectful, punt it off 1st down, and then stop him.
This is 4th down.
Huh? You ain't about it.
They're going to try and throw.
Damn.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Malcolm Jenkins, the strong safety, swoops in for the sack.
Bro, I'm sorry, but I'm turning on 2 o'clock. I just don't want to.
They opt to keep their offense out there. A big mistake.
I can't be that mad, bro. It's 38-0.
Fired in hindsight's always 20/20, but let's call it what it was. We would have first guessed that one and said, don't do it here. Bad situation. I think they need to be closer to midfield before I would start to think it was a good idea.
Yeah.
And once you start taking risks like that,
did he put it on him?
Keep taking them throughout the game, especially when they don't work.
Yeah,
Ew.
stage of the second half.
That's not, are you allowed to do that?
I don't know.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
I'm not crying. I would do the same, but it's against the rules.
They run it again with Kamara. And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle.
Did I try a juke move with my left stick?
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Tripping.
1st down, New Orleans.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Kamara. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
following the penalty, it's Kamara. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Damn. Now hang on here because down on the field and appearing to be grimacing in some pain is the tight end, Zach Ertz. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
They got people vouching for me. Yeah, I like it.
That's not good.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown.
Yes, sir. Them boys play tomorrow, Jalen. Who that?
Points went against them.
Nah, don't say that. You're a Cowboys fan.
I don't want the Bears to win.
Oh, yeah. None of us do. We don't want to see Ryan happy.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. 6 yards.
I got a piece so damn bad. This thing has 9 rushes for 7 yards. That's so damn tough.
And he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Just by the Cadillac. Screamer.
Allen.
Bro, I love this.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game.
Like
the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
On 2nd down now, Singletary, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
I'm using this new play, bro. This joint is terrible.
Might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Something different, I guess. It's like a cover 4 without a.
Punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th.
I think it's covering the
conversion here on 3rd down. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter. And they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync.
50-yard field goal.
Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
I hope it's okay that I'm chewing clock.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Again, it's Kamara. And he tried to bounce it outside. But
I got to get Kamara to 100 rushing yards, though.
That's a big
one thing I got to do.
And it brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy.
Don't want to get him hurt.
Extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down.
14 for 16, 300 yards, 2 tutties.
Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
First down, Saints.
Oh, he has the wrong X factor. Why does he have that?
4 and 7. I don't respect him at all.
Oh, I didn't. I ain't hear the ticker going off.
One more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll look to throw now on first down. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Buffalo. And this is
what down is it?
So far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Might be a touchdown.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown,
Michael Thomas. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Saints are pouring it on. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Saints 48, Bills nothing.
After the touchdown.
Hey, Jalen, what's the score of the game?
My game?
The Seahawks.
20-13. Rams.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Take over first and 10.
I want the Rams to win that bit.
20-yard line.
You gotta be past the 50 to go for it.
And get past the 50. Damn. Just punt the rock. What's the score?
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Here's Allen to throw it. Pressure gets to him and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Marcus Davenport picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
How does Cam Newton have
He made that catch knowing full well that he's going to catch a pretty good lick.
I guess if there's anyone on this team that can absorb a pop, it's him. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple.
Smooth. I ain't even going. Throw the ball this time.
Put on our
39-yard line.
Put it on Cam.
Who'd you put yours on?
Offense? I don't know.
The Saints offense on the
Please don't tell
field
me
to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. You still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season,
Zach Ertz is hurt again.
I commentated on 3 games in a row. that were blowouts.
Right, just stay hurt.
And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
It's a gain of 6.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, he's wide open. Why is he wide open?
Now Kamara.
He's still moving.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll give this to his tight end, Troutman. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling, but inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Here comes Johnson on the return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Huh? What you said, Jalen?
What, you know when it won't let you pick a place?
That don't be happening for
come
me.
to the
I
line
don't know
to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
What's the score?
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they act.
And Allen going to be
oh my God!
for the
No, he
3rd
didn't
time.
catch that.
Picked off by
Sorry.
Marshawn Lattimore. Yet another mistake after the interception.
I know, I'll be on the verge of deleting Madden.
They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A nice gain of 21
He's just sitting in 3D, bro. Damn.
That one looks like he'll throw here. On the check down, he finds Kamara.
Complete.
It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Shaki.
What's the score?
Shaki. Nah, it's still 19.
From the 47, it's second and 5.
19-3.
19.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans.
GG.
I tell you what, Charles.